And so Ms. Marshall.
Well, her number was disconnected, Your Honor's mind.
No, it's not. Hold on, please. Stop. No, stop. We're recording. We can only get one person at a time. Okay, and Ms. Marshall?
Yes.
Good morning. And
good morning.
Okay, have you checked in? Where's Mr. Marshall?
Mr. Banks.
Dominique Marshall.
Dominique, she's in Georgia. She doesn't stay in Michigan.
She what?
She doesn't stay in Michigan anymore. She moves to Georgia.
Okay, and then where's Mr. Banks?
I have no clue.
Okay. All right, Council, you have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Marshall in a breakout room, correct?
I did, Your Honor. And here's where we're at and what I would be requesting from the court. My client, Ms. Long, who was on the hearing, indicated that they went over there and they were not permitted access. They've made several calls. They've not been able to get into the unit. When I spoke to Ms. Marshall, she's indicated that she's been there the whole time, nobody came. So instead of fighting about this, what I would ask the court to do is A, enter an escrow order, and B, enter an order requiring that, let's pick a date and time. We can do it today at 2 p.m. Since she says she's here all the time, that she will allow the landlord to enter and she will be there at 2 p.m. because otherwise we're just going in circles.
Okay, and so unfortunately I can't see my notes from the last time everybody was present. So I don't know why I can't see my notes from the last time, but
well, she had indicated that there were some issues in the unit, which is why we wanted to go into the unit to inspect.
Right.
And we couldn't get
it. Your Honor, can I please make a statement, please?
I'm sorry?
Can I please say something? Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be combative or go back and forth or anything, but I would like to make a statement.
What's that?
Okay, so Friday when we came to court, when we left, before we left, you had made it clear what both sides needed to do and what was, and you told me that you told us that the window needed to be fixed, that they needed to reach out, and you told me that they was going that they're gonna reach out. So I knew that they were supposed to reach out. They never reached out. Now they did call my sister that lives in Georgia. They called my sister yesterday at 3:30 when they closed at 4:30. And that was the only time they communicated to me. They never called, they never came over. And when they come over, they leave a note if you're not there. They have not came over. And the thing is, I don't want it to seem like I'm not going, like I'm not, doing what we agreed in court, because that's not true. They have not tried to come over. They have not called. They called my sister one time.
Okay. So Danielle Marshall should be the one being communicated with. And so Ms. Marshall,
her number was disconnected, Your Honor's mind.
No, it's not.
Hold on, please. Stop. No, stop. We're recording. We can only get one person at a time. So I can't have multiple people talking, nor can I have anybody talking over me. So does 2 o'clock today work for them to come to the apartment?
2 o'clock, no, not today.
Why not?
Because actually, I got to take my son to the doctor. I supposed to been took him, but I've been in court, so it's going to get pushed back. I literally have to take him because he's place for it.
What time did your appointment get
I don't have enough. I just have to walk him in. He has to get a physical. So I'm taking him soon as we get off of here. And then I have to also go to his school, so I can't say that I'm gonna be done at 2 o'clock because nothing that I do is out there in Wyandotte. Everything I do is in the city, so it's a little ways.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Everything you do is what?
It's in the city. Like I'm in the city. Like I'm in Detroit right now. Like their school is in Detroit. The doctor's is in Southfield. So it's like a ways from where I stay. So I have to travel a few places to do some stuff for my son for his school. So today at 2:00 it wouldn't work for me because I wouldn't make it to Wyandotte at 2:00.
What? Okay, you're taking your son to the doctor for a physical.
Yes.
You're walking him in. Okay, and then you said you had to do what afterwards?
I have to go to his school as well to talk to the sports director for him to be able to play into his game tomorrow. So I don't know how long that could take. So I don't want to, say yes and then that's not, and then I still be held up at the school.
Okay, well, what about 3:30?
It's really not gonna. I have to do stuff early because I have little kids. I'm a single parent. I do everything for my kids. I'm the only one that does. So that's really hard. After school, it's a lot going on. My kids is in sports. Like we all over the place. So right after, that's why I try to do something early because I'm at home during the day.
Okay, just one moment. What time do you drop your kids off to school?
They have to be to school at 8:15.
Okay, and so 9:30 Monday morning.
Yes, now that can work. Now that works.
Your Honor,
that work 9:30 Monday morning?
Ms. Long, will that work? But we were just, does she need to be there? We can go in today too if she gives us access.
No,
and
she
tells us
doesn't
exactly.
No, I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all to go in today. Monday at 9:30 would be great. I want to be there.
Excuse me, just one moment. You have the right to be there so that the community, there's an understanding as to what the issues are. So council, Monday morning at 9:30, will that work for?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. That will be September 18th at 9:30 a.m.
And Your Honor, can we also order an escrow? Because the balance is $5,000 at this point.
Okay, and so Ms. Marshall, do you have the funds in another account?
No, because actually it's somebody else that's supposed to pay half of the rent. They I don't know what's going on. They actually not doing anything. So I just reached out for assistance. But when we was in the breakout room, I tried to have a discussion with the plaintiff. But it didn't go nowhere. So we didn't even get to discuss that.
You didn't get to discuss what?
That I did reach out for assistance. I should know something today. But I didn't even get to let the other party know because we didn't get to even discuss that. We just discussed the window. That was it. Nothing else.
All right. So who did you reach out to rental assistance through?
Through DHS.
Okay. So council, I made the following notes that maintenance is going to enter on September 18th at 9:30 with defendant home. Ma'am, if you're not home at 9:30, they're still going to enter.
Okay, that's fine.
Escrow order to enter, and I made a note that Ms. Marshall indicated she reached out for rental assistance.
What is 27?
All right.
So just so we're clear though, Ms. Marshall understands that she has to place money in the court's escrow account.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how much would I have to place in there?
Well, what's the current balance due?
$4,985.02.
$4,982.04.
$85.02.
Okay, so ma'am, that would be placed in the court's escrow account, and then the court would determine what money is distributed where, if there's not an agreement otherwise at the next hearing.
Okay.
Okay. And so, we will adjourn this matter. September 29th.
Who? What date?
At 9:45 a.m.
Thank you. And Your Honor, if escrow is not submitted, I'm going to be asking for entry of a judgment at the next hearing. I'll be asking for that anyways, but
What time did I just say? 9:45?
9:45.
Okay, apparently there's a maximum amount of notes you can type in here, because that makes a lot of sense.
Your Honor, is there any way to put this on next week, or is your docket too full?
Well, counsel, our docket's kind of full next week, and given the lack of quickness with this darn computer program as opposed to the paper files, clearly I'm not moving as quickly as I do with paper files. So we'll have to keep it for the 29th, just because we're trying to limit so that people aren't sitting on here for hours while we're trying to also do this and work out these kinks as well. So,
Understood. Thank you.
I know it's not ideal, but that's kind of where we're at right now.
Well, if money is not put into escrow in the next 7 days, then could we be back on the docket for the 22nd? And my concern, Your Honor, is that we're going to be in October, essentially. We have a $5,000 balance, and it's going to, it's just growing. So that is my concern.
No, I understand that. I don't know if we have anywhere on our docket to put it. I have to look at that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right, Ms. Marshall, we'll see you back in 2 weeks. Make sure you're there at 9:30 on Monday at the apartment.
Okay, and it's on the 29th?
Yes.
Okay, at 9:45?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Okay.
You too, bye-bye.
So, Ms. Luckoff, let me handle these other two matters that you have as